Hey everybody, 'tis I, multi-voice reviewer. I am many voices, but one opinion. And right now, this is a trailer I'm gonna do here. Since it's October. You know, another thing I do miss in my childhood is that I remember when I was a little kid, my grandma used to collect. I mean, she had her own bookshelf full of horror novels. I mean, scary stories. And one thing I remembered when I was really young, back in the 80s, I always get I always get creeped out over certain covers on books. Kind of like this one I have here in my hand, a vampire book called The Necroscope. I mean, look at that. Looks really scary. Ah! But one thing I also miss more about the novel is I always seem to remember that inside the cover there's always pictures inside the book, letting you know what the story's all about. But look what kind of picture I had on this cover. Looks like my mom on a bad day. Michael, where's my beer? But enough about my book, let's talk about my audio drama. You see, this is a love letter to all those horror audio stories that I used to buy every time when it's Halloween and they're selling Halloween stuff. They always sell these CDs full of scary audio stories. Very creepy ones, as well. I mean, they always give me goosebumps. They always scare me more than a horror movie. That's why I'm not that much into horror movies. I prefer audio instead. And this is a love letter. This is a love letter, and this is my first audio drama I ever decided to create since I discovered Audacity and movie making. And as for my Halloween bracelet's gonna start, means I'm gonna be doing my all. Now, for those of you who wants to know what's it all about, you see, this audio drama called Multi-Voice Reviewer Halloween Special, Scared Crazy, I'm kind of taking my all-time childhood treasure movie I ever watched and loved, Ernest Scared Stupid, and make my own Halloween special for an audio. And of course, I'm not going to be the only guy involved. And it's going to take place in our town. And my friends who are going to be involved is none other than... Hi there, Elvis Presley here. Thank you very much. I'm here to help out Multi-Voice Reviewer any way I can, since I heard that there is an evil monster lurking in the town park. So therefore, I'm going to go one-on-one with that baby. TCB, baby. So I'm going to rock and roll. Uh-huh. Thank you very much. Thank you, Elvis. And also my other friends are going to be involved, and it's none other than... 'Tis I, Count Dracula. Hang on a second. That's right. I, Count Dracula, is going to get involved in this, because there's something I hate more. Forces of evil from other countries wants to, create fear and terror throughout the land of Vivi. So therefore, I decided to help Multi-Voice Reviewer to battle against the threat. And of course, I'm not the only one. My best friend himself is going to get involved, and it's none other than...
Me, 'tis I, Mr. Death, and as you can see from my skeletal eyes, I sense the forces of evil in this town. So, I decided to help Multi-Voice Reviewer, Elvis Presley, and also Dracula to figure out who is behind the evil and let them know about their legacy. And I'm sure Multi-Voice Reviewer will tell you what forces of evil are we dealing with here. So, Multi-Voice, your turn.
Thank you, Mr. Death. Well, it's pretty much true. You see, since me and my buddy starts noticing all the strange things happening here in Switzerland County, Vivi, Indiana, there's going to be some supernatural monsters that we're going to be dealing with. First, we're going to be going to Town Hall to deal with the Headless Horseman. Now, some of you do know about the Headless Horseman because everybody have seen the Sleepy Hollow and all that. But the strangest thing about the Headless Horseman, somehow he just sounds like Christopher Walken for some reason. I mean, he's all like, I am the Headless Horseman of Sleepy Hollow. What's up with that? Anyway, and then we're going to be going to the Riverside Park to deal with Dragon. Now, for those of you who don't know what a dragon is, a dragon, not dragon, but Dragon, D-R-A-U-G-E-N, or O-N. But anyway, a dragon is one of the northern legend about a former sailor who died and drowned either in battle or a shipwreck or a boat accident. Of course, everybody knows this is not a boat accident. Anyway, a dragon is like once was a sailor and then died at sea, so now his soul haunts the sea, turned himself into a giant man-eating monster with his whole entire body covered in seaweed and eat human flesh. And of course, my buddy Elvis Rexley is going to be dealing with that. And then I'm going to be out in the woods, in the VV woods, and dealing with the Huldra. A Huldra. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Huldra is, she's supposed to be a very beautiful and alluring woman. Now, she may look like a beautiful woman on the front, but on the back, she has a knot hole on her back, like one of those holes you see on a tree, and also she has an animal tail, so she might look like quite a fox. But one thing I heard about Huldra is that they're very luring. They'll hypnotize men to be their slave, or put them in a coma so she can drain their life. But of course, I also heard there are some Huldra who just want to live a normal, decent life and be happily married to somebody. And then, our final monster, well, monsters to be precise, we're going to be going to the Shank Mansion. And, what we're going to be dealing with in the Shank Mansion is none other than the Lindworm. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Lindworm is supposed to be a giant worm-like dragon. I mean, if you ever look up in ancient Swiss or northern mythology, there are giant dragons who are like worms. And Dracula, he has a score to settle with that Lindworm, so he wants to go one-on-one with that creature. And now the other forces of evil is, of course, a troll. That's right, a troll. I know, I decided to take a little bit from Ernest Scared Stupid, and everybody knows what a troll are, and I'm not talking about those smiley ones with hair sticking up. I'm talking about ancient mythology where they sort of do evil things, and this one is a servant to the one in charge, and the one in charge, the one who's behind all this forces of evil, is none other than Kidda Groll, the demon witch. Kidna Groll. Now, that's right, Kidna Groll. And for those of you who don't know what Kidna Groll is it's based in an old Swedish legend where there was the devil who found a beautiful and lovely couple, and the devil wants to separate them. But he had a hard time trying to, and then all of a sudden he meets this woman called Kidna Groll, and he wants her help to separate the couple. And she said, I will separate them for one reason. Give me the finest shoes ever made in Sweden, and I'll separate them. And of course, the devil was like, deal. So, what Kidna Groll did, she didn't make them separate, but they ended up killing each other. And that's not exactly what the devil wanted. So, I mean, the devil was like, I wanted you to separate them, not kill them. But a deal is a deal, but he couldn't hand-deliver the shoes to Kidna Groll. So what he did, he he tied the shoes on top of a stick and put the stick all the way to Kidna so she can grab him, because he didn't want to go near her, because Kidna Grawl is so evil, not even the devil wants her to be in his hell. But it's up to me, Dracula, Mr. Death, to deal with Kidna Grawl with the help of the Headless Horseman and the others. So, if you guys think this is going to be an interesting story, please leave a comment down below, hit like and subscribe. And the good thing is, I got some people to do some other voices. So, I got some people to do the Holtra, do Kidna Grawl, Kitta Grawl, actually, pronounced Kitta Grawl, and the Lindworm, and the Troll. While I'm doing the others. I'll take care of the rest. So, this is my trick-or-treat for you folks. And also, one more thing I forgot to tell you. This is October, you know. So that means it's Multi-Voice-Arene, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to make something very special for this Multi-Voice-Arene. This time I'm going to be doing Universal Marvel-thon. Universal Monster-thon. So I'm going to be reviewing all Universal Monster movies. But first, I'm going to start off with the hunter who started the classic horror movie heroic archetypes, Van Helsing. So I'm going to review Van Helsing first before I get to Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, and the others. So stay tuned, folks, because... And I know some of you are thinking, what took me so long? Let's just say I had a bit of a sidetrack. I have some technical difficulties, problem with this computer, and also I had some friends who wanted me to do some voices, so I helped out. That's why I had to take a break to my review until I was able to get back to my Multi-Voice-Arene and my audio drama. So, this is Michael A. Grimm, aka Multi-Voice Reviewer. I have many voices, but one opinion, and telling you guys, happy Halloween and trick-or-treat.